Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And as usual guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. I have some really beautiful information for you guys today. I'm doing a video on a company that I'm invested in. I don't have a lot of shares, but now I've been adding to bring my average down. Now I believe it's a good time to buy. Before I get into that, let me just say this. Years ago, when people bought into the oil companies, when they just started coming out and started drilling, and people bought shares into these oil companies and they became wealthy, especially because the companies were new, the stock price were volatile, and as they make big pullbacks, the people with vision bought more. They did not panic. Same thing came after that with the internet revolution. And same thing after that with Bitcoin. And then after that with the green revolution, the green energy revolution with Tesla. So now we know that the green energy revolution is still very new. It is still growing. People who buy shares into these type of companies must understand that the stock price will be volatile and make huge swings. But if you stay the course in a company that you believe in with a great CEO, with a good business model, you too can benefit like the people with Bitcoin and other companies like that. Having said that, so now I'm going to talk about a company that is part of the green energy revolution. They are the largest charging station in Europe and America, and recently got a lot of funding from institutional investors. And your uneducated individual investor panic took that as a bad sign because they got some millions of dollars to keep growing until they become profitable, which the CEO believed would be next year, and or by 2025. And remember, when you buy into new companies and companies that are like in a new sector, like the green energy sector, you have to give them time. So I'm talking about none other than ChargePoint. They were founded in 2007 by a group of investors who anticipated the EV revolution. In 2007, it was founded. The only thing to be careful of is I'm not really sure about the CEO. I don't think he has proven himself in the past. Do your own research, guys. And also, when you're investing into new startups like this, invest. One of my YouTube subscribers made a very good point, and I told him I'll say what he said because I truly believe what he said makes a lot of sense. Only invest what you know you can lose when you're investing into companies like this. It's different when you're investing into huge corporations like Baidu, Tencent, Alibaba, McDonald's. They are already established. They're already monster corporations. Anyway, in 2021, they became a public traded company. 3 weeks ago, UBS gave it a buy rating. UBS are the largest Swiss bank. Investor Place expects the stock to move more than quadruple by 2028. ChargePoint ramps up production. These are some of the things that's causing me to want to average down and buy a lot more now, because I'm seeing buying opportunities while others are running. I'm doing what the whales are doing and what the huge investors, institutional investors just did by buying more shares. ChargePoint ramps up production of Tesla-compatible NAC's EV chargers. And I believe when Nio comes to America, they will have to also incorporate these chargers, because by the time Nio comes to American shores, yes, Nio has signed a deal with Shell to be able to put their battery swapping stations, and they'll probably use some of them as charging stations in the future, but I don't think it'll be enough. So with much of it to be delivered to customers in November. So a lot of these compatible chargers, which will be compatible to Teslas, this is, they're going to be delivering them to customers by November, which is huge. See, people don't look at these little plays, these little moves. Offering Tesla drivers a public fast charging alternative. So I'm sure it's going to be cheaper than a Tesla charger. Let's see. With more than 35 million historical charge point sessions initiated by Tesla vehicles. So this is how they knew that Tesla drivers will need these charging stations. ChargePoint saw the need to offer the connector solutions for this large portion of the EV market, says Pasquale Romano. He's talking about in the American markets. Remember, they're in Europe and America. And America has more Teslas than the Chinese market or the European market right now. They are the largest charging station network, like I said, in Europe and North America. With many EVs adopting the NAC standard for upcoming models. So ChargePoint now offers every necessary solution to charge an EV in North America and Europe. So ChargePoint has also adopted this NAC standard, and this is a universal standard that's being implemented in America. With what I like is when Nio and other Chinese EV companies come to America, the customers will have access to them because they will have to follow this NAC standard, right? This universal standard. This could be huge potential revenue for ChargePoint. Like Nio, they just raised $232 million from institutional investors. So institutional investors are seeing the potential of this company and where they're going to be in the future, whilst the uneducated investor who has this instant gratification culture and this woke mentality that they need to make money right away are selling and running. But then they complain about the rich getting richer and that BlackRock is owning so much of America. BlackRock's GDP is bigger than some countries' GDP. So Vanguard, BlackRock, Canada Pension Fund, Bailey Gifford, Citigroup, Goldman Sachs is just among some of the huge finance companies that has invested heavily into ChargePoint, and BlackRock and Vanguard being the top institutional investors. So I'm doing this video because not only myself, but several of my followers and subscribers on my YouTube channel here has indicated that they also love this company. So I decided to do a video to give them confidence. Some of them probably already know of this, and why we should continue to hold and buy more shares of ChargePoint as it tanks. We do what the whales are doing. So I hope you guys found this video informational and inspirational. If it did, guys, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It'll help encourage me to keep doing videos for you guys. If you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because in this channel, we get rich or we die trying.